Oh goodness, sorry, I got your armpit. Need a bath anyway. Hello guys, welcome back. It has been a real long time since I've done a vlog, but I kind of wanted to do one today because I've kind of got a lot of stuff to get done before this weekend. So it's Thursday now, and I have the afternoon off. And I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of the afternoon. I did some fence earlier. Because I don't know if I've shown you guys since I separated the lot here out front, but my boarded horses were like in with Mesa because she came from those owners. And so the 4 were together, so I separated them. So Mesa was in her own pen. And I don't know why the other 3 have taken the fence down so many freaking times. Over and over and over again, they keep taking it down. It's just 2 strands of hot rope. It's like that braided rope, and they just keep running through it. And so I fixed it so many times that today I just got fed up with it and went and bought cattle panels. So I put those up earlier. And I'll show you guys that here in a minute. But the rest of this afternoon, I do want to work on Oakley's old pen. So if you guys remember, last summer I had Oakley on this side of the property in her own little pen because that's where we were working. And I was, working with her individually over there. But I gave Chance that pen when I put her over here for the winter. Well, I have a client horse in there now, and I'll show you guys him in a little bit, but I need to split it again because I want to put Oakley back over there so that I can get her back to work. It's like mid-April now, so she seriously needs to get her butt in gear because summer doesn't last forever, right? So I want to do that. I kind of want to trim somebody's feet. Because really BB, I want to trim BB's feet because I want to take her on a trail ride later this month, and she's due for a trim. Everybody's due for a trim. I have a bunch of metal that I need to pick up and put in the dump trailer. I want to work on my furniture. I've got so many things that I want to do, and I'm just sitting here talking to my phone. But I think I'm going to start by getting a hose out of my truck because I need to attach it to my other hose so that I can water my lawn because I put some seed down and it's been super duper dry lately and I think it needs watered. That's why it's not growing. And then I need to fill the water tank because it's empty. So yeah, let's get moving. Okay, so this is the fence that I put up earlier. But yeah, I just had like this stuff, this hot like rope wire, 2 strands of it across here, and they just keep breaking it over and over and over again. So I put these up earlier and they look meh. Looks kind of weird. I need to get the rod posts and stuff out of there still, but hopefully it'll hold up better. And if these 2 want to run around and be freaking idiots and crash into it, then they can crash into a solid fence instead of running through that. Right, Mesa May? But yeah. All right, finally got this pen separated back into 2 small pens. So hopefully I can move Oakley back over here next week. I don't know that I'll get to it tonight. But Oakley will go over here. Cowboy is currently living in here. Oh, I put BB back over here too with these 3. But Cowboy's in the round pen right now. And so I'm gonna go ahead and ride him around a bit. And then, oh, I want to load up that scrap metal. But yeah, this is Cowboy. He's been here for a couple weeks. He is broke. He's just here for a refresher and a confidence builder. His owner took a fall off of him last year and broke her leg. And so she just wants somebody to put some rides on him before she rides him this year. So he's been doing really, really great. He's obviously very well broke and is a complete gentleman. So I haven't had any issues with him, but needs a little weight. But yeah, he's a cool dude. I'm actually gonna go in and get a drink before I ride him, but all right, just got done with Cowboy. He has been a little finicky lately, or the last couple days. He's been just kind of touchy and a little more sensitive because I've started riding him down here rather than the round pen, and he's used to the round pen, so yeah. But anyways, the pasture area that I cleaned out is growing foliage, so that's really great. The grass is actually growing pretty good in it, and the weeds have started growing, so not good. But yeah, hopefully I'm letting it, you know, get a head start at growing before I put horses out here. But all of this that I pulled out of the ground out there needs to be in the dump trailer, so I'm gonna work on loading all of this up and getting it just off the ground out of here. All right, I've got this far of untangling and throwing it in there, so I just have a little bit left over here. And then there's some in this burn pile too, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on chores because it's already almost 6, I think. But yeah. Got everybody fed. Sugar's out eating her grain. I've started giving her beet pulp and alfalfa pellets at night because you can see she needs to gain a little bit of weight. I'm just filling these to take down to Cowboy.
Here, he's only a 5-star. There's plenty of people. I believe in exactly what Mike Burrow said. I think vocation is the way to go. See, he's getting closer, and I'm not going to reach out and grab him. I want him to decide that it's better to be with me. You want to let him? I'll get ugly. Oh, did y'all see him drop that head after I got after him? And he's standing there going, wait a minute. I remember this guy. He will rip my head off. I won't. But all I have to do is get him to think I will. Because nothing is supposed to be on his back except what's going to eat him. We only charge $5 a ride. You line up at the gate. See, he's not real happy with that. But you see what I'm doing? I'm staying calm. He can jump, buck, flip over backwards. You know, he can do whatever he wants to do. Because I want him to understand that I am his saving grace. When he comes to me with all that foolishness, everything gets to stop, and I hadn't tried to kill him or hurt him or do anything that's going to bother his health. And I want that crow hopping out. There we go. You see how tight I am on that lead rope? Good Lord, he's going to kill me. No, he's not. 3 components to a good relationship: communication, trust, and respect. My communication with him has been so well that he understands that I am going to talk to him, and I am going to ask him to do stuff. He trusts that I'm not going to ask him to do something or do something to him that's going to be detrimental to his education or his health. And then I'm going to respect him, and he's going to respect me as the leader. Okay?
All right, guys. It is actually the next day, or the next night, I guess. But I am at the Midwest Horse Fair this weekend. As you saw from some clips before this one, we spent today walking around the Madison, Wisconsin Fairgrounds, hanging out at the Midwest Horse Fair. And overall, I had a pretty good time. I haven't gone too crazy or anything like I could with the shopping, but I watched some clinics. I took a few videos of the guy that we were watching, Ray Ainsworth, work the little buckskin colt. So that was pretty interesting to watch and kind of watch how he's only worked with that colt for 2 days and he loped him today under saddle. So I just wanted to check out some of that stuff. I always like seeing how different people have their different techniques when it comes to starting the colts. And then we watched some of the Grand March, some parades of breeds. I watched a little bit of some girl giving a barrel racing clinic, and I was really confused by it. I don't remember the girl's name. Actually, I think it's in here. I got my bag. This is the one we watched. It would have been Michelle McLeod? I don't know. It was barrel racing, lead changes, and reverse bend. It was weird. I didn't quite understand it. We came in a little bit late, but like, she had this girl on a horse just going around and around and around and around because her horse was on the wrong lead, right? And she couldn't get her horse to get on the right lead. So she was having him go counterclockwise, so to the left, and the horse was leading with its right. And so she's just having this horse go from trot to canter, and it will not pick up the correct lead at all. So they go around for like literally 10 or 15 minutes, and the horse finally picks up the right lead. It gets on its left. So the horse goes on its left lead, and they just like, she tells the girl to just keep riding her through it. So she's riding on the correct lead now, and she's going around the barrel. She goes to a different barrel. She goes to that one, and around and around and around. And they don't give the horse any release. And so eventually the horse drops back down and picks up the wrong lead again. And I swear we sat there for like 25 more minutes, and this girl couldn't get the horse back onto the correct lead. And so I was kind of I was like, this doesn't seem like it's working. So I was kind of lost. And then, after like 25 minutes before we left, she got her on the right lead again and finally just let the horse quit. And I was like, they should have done that when the horse got the correct lead the first time, but instead they just kept riding it through, which led to 25 more minutes of trying to get her back on the correct lead because the horse didn't get any release or anything. So that was like, I was real confused. I was real lost on that one. I was like, I don't know what this chick's trying to get at, but I feel like if that horse would have gotten a release the first time, she may have picked up that was what she was supposed to do. But anyway, tomorrow is Sunday, and so we're just going to go back for a little while in the morning. We're not going to stay all day, but I would like to get there by 9 a.m. because Ray Ainsworth has another clinic with, I'm guessing, probably working with that same colt. So from 9 to 10, I want to watch that, starting a colt clinic session 3. There's also an advanced Liberty work demo at 9, but we'll see if I get to that. There is a team penning competition that would be cool to watch for a little bit. And then, I'm trying to think what else. I'd like to just kind of walk through the vendors again. There's the big exhibition hall, and we just went to the Farm and Fleet booth and the Breyer ones because we have some friends here with us and she wanted to look at the Breyer stuff, but we'll see. I kind of want to go back and look through more of it, but I did get a couple things. So when we first got there, we went into I think it was the Hutchinson Arena or the H&W, I don't remember. But I got a fly mask. Look at the cute pattern. The flies at home have just like come out in full force this week because it's been in the 80s. So boom, warm weather, all the flies are back and they're all over the horses' faces. So I knew I was going to be needing to get fly masks anyway. So I picked up a regular size Western pattern. It was $12.50, as you can see. Thought I heard somebody. They had fly masks for $8.50, but the only ones that were that cheap were the extra larges. And so that was annoying. Otherwise, I picked up a bag of Mare Magic at the Farm and Fleet thing because it was $10. And I picked up a head stall. Look at this head stall. Bright orange. I think it's just a 1 year. But picked up a head stall for like, it was like $8.45 or something, $8.50. So yeah. And today I signed up for our local Cowgirl Queen contest. Yes, I did. The saddle club that I ride with does a Cowgirl Queen contest every year, and I have been just toying around with the idea for the last few months about doing it because I've never done it before, and I am like running out of years that I can do it, because you can only do it till you're like 26. So yeah, I was like, you know what, there was only 2 girls signed up when she put out the thing, so I was like, just sign up, just do it, what's the worst that could happen? So I'm doing it, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think that's all I got tonight, but stay tuned, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. That's a Mustang.
Year-old kid, I put buttons up here. But now if I put buttons here and I don't pick buttons down here and I get on this horse, it's like a work for me. You can move those buttons a quarter inch up or down and do the work for you that way. A quarter inch is huge deal. And do that. Quarter inch. And yeah, think about it like this. I blew out just a little there. But this is what I'm doing. And if I want to come from the front to the wall, I'm going to come here. And if I want to go from the wall to the top, I'm going to go here. That's it. I'll pull her around. She's sitting here going, there ain't no way that is ever going to happen. Who's got a horse that I'm going to walk across? Yeah. It worked, it absolutely worked. Okay? So, stiffen, look, slide, move my right hand over so I'm neck ready. And look at there. Look at that horse cross over. Look at that. How many of you seen horses? Let me rephrase that. How many of you seen trainers ride a horse for 3 months and they can't get it across over?
A horse that has been branded as the cute, small pasture pet for years. But these folks out here today would like to change that view in our beloved miniatures, showing the people how much these little horses can really do.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
The first version of the miniature horse was bred to be pit ponies for the coal mines of Europe, enduring the heavy soot, darkness day in and out. Their small structure made them ideal to pull those colt carts around the narrow passages. There were an estimated 70,000 horses in the mines of Britain around 1913. They were brought to the United States to continue. Is called Termino. Termino originates in the horse's shoulder, and it minimizes the vertical movement felt by the rider, resulting in the smoothest possible ground covering ride. The Peruvian horse is the first a wonderful riding horse. A horse, because of its comfortable 4-beat lateral gaits, it is super smooth for its rider for any task. They are wonderful, steady trail and pleasure horses, and enjoyed by riders of all ages. Owners also enjoy.
6, cattle number 6. On deck will be team number 3, Travis Freiheit, Jennifer Milbauer, Wes Freiheit. Perfectly done right out the gate. We got one baldy out. We got a red cow looking for one more. Look at Justin Coonsey go to work now. We're doing it back to back, Wisconsin. Come on, folks. This is a sport of momentum. Bring it in. Flags up. 5, cattle number 5. Wes Freiheit.
All right, guys, that pretty much wrapped up our trip to the Midwest Horse Fair. We hung out and watched the team penning for a little while, which was really cool. I've never really watched team penning, but I was definitely into it. It was pretty cool to watch. But other than that, we stopped and watched a little bit of some guy doing Liberty work, but then I got bored, so we left. And I didn't really do any shopping on Sunday, although I did pick up... Where did it go? What the heck? I picked up a hay net that I must have left out in the car. I picked up a cotton, one of those really thick cotton rope hay nets because it was orange and I think it was only like 10 or 12 bucks. So I picked up one of those. But other than that, that's all we did, and then we headed home. So I'm home now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and close off this vlog because I don't have anything else for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this wasn't too boring for you, and make sure to stick around for more upcoming videos on training horses this summer. We're going to be going on a trail ride next weekend, and more on my Cowgirl Queen contest. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.